An overpass. But the Noles can't do much with it. There's Aiko Jones, this time not extending her arm back fully, just a delicate touch. Looper gets the call for Louisville. For FSU, it's Conley. Here's a chance for the Cardinals. They go right to their most efficient offensive player, Cressy. Florida State did well defensively. Louisville did well defensively here. It's a good rally between these two early on. But Cressy finishes it off. We highlighted her in the open for her efficiency.
She does a good job here of shortening her. So
this Louisville team is yet to taste defeat in this arena this season. You got to go back to a game against Ohio State last year to find a loss for Louisville at home, in their true home, if you will. Here's Anna DeVere.
Try to establish what else is working offensively.
Very challenging serve from Cressy. She's good at that. But ultimately, Florida State goes to the right side, and they're able to score through Sydney.
And Florida State is running a fast ball. That one's a little bit higher, being out of system.
So it's Louisville by 2. DeVere with the denial. And then it's Cressy to finish the point off with a block. Louisville's first block of the night.
Make offense, you also set yourself up for a
equal her freshman total tonight, depending on what kind of night she has. Briggy Petrenko, the transfer for Louisville, comes into the game. One of the best servers in the ACC. She gets a piece of that ball to keep it alive. Hamden Schrand, the true freshman, into the game as well for Louisville. Talked a lot about Kara Cressy so far in this first set. Well, there's her opposite number. And out of the timeout, Florida State has pulled it to within 3. PK is blocked.
And that was a huge block by Rothman. And if you take away, to your point about the timeout, if you take away the one missed overpass that Rothman had in on the sideline, but out long. And that's how the line judges call lines. And the line judge on the near side to the Louisville bench did signal it in, but that's a correct signal because it's in on the sideline.
One of the few players so far that has an efficient hitting percentage at .400. These two teams each well under 150 right now. As a collective, there's an ace. Back-to-back points for DeVere. So on we go in this first set. Just a margin of 3 right now. Looper trying to make it 4. And Rothman with the swing for Florida State. Jones with 3 kills early on. Well done by Glock. Hefty swing there from Koenig. DeVere arriving out of the back row, and she can't take advantage. Cressy for Louisville extends the lead back to 4.
Probably not the right time to challenge.
Block to Cressy. Cressy with the block, and it ultimately proves to score.
Looper there are swinging for the fences and going for the aces right away on their first serve.
There's Anna DeVere once again.
Where the ball is taking her. This is an inside ball, and she's inside that block instead of cutting it back into the block.
Anna DeVere's only had back-to-back games lower than 10 kills once this year, trying to avoid that tonight.
This ball was a little bit high for the attacker, and Aiko and PK there and throw the ball back down.
And actually, I think credit should go to Aiko Jones there. She's leading the way for Louisville right now. Here she is again, and she scores once again.
All the girls on the court were saying, challenge it or don't challenge it, and who got the best sight line, and making sure Coach saved the challenges for when they thought they were going to win them.
That one hit right at Elena Scott, but she is very capable of handling balls like that.
It was a chicken wing dig.
There's Aiko Jones again.
And we're not getting the big, powerful Aiko Jones tonight, but we're getting the right shots off the right side of that court.
Was that in? It was. Koenig is blocked. And it's Aiko Jones with the finger to the sky. A bit more from Jones to lead the way. Florida State trying to get Koenig going.
Great set from Felon hanging up there so that ball is above the block.
There's Looper, who's been quiet, but not quiet here. After, again, as we mentioned, not her best night last time out against Virginia Tech. She's having one of her best nights in a while right now.
Stepping in as setter when needed.
Quite literally can do almost everything on the court. There's Looper going way low for that ball. Reese Robbins, the freshman, into the game, involved with PK on that block, but ultimately Looper can't keep it alive, and Florida State gets the point. There's PK.
I think most people in the arena saw that one.
Oh, there's Looper showing that springboard athleticism.
Time they ran this ball, they ran her right into the block, and she just hammered.
School said, I've known Kenna her entire life. There you see. So a lot of Arkansas ties on this Florida State team. And you can certainly understand the reasons that Phelan would have come here, but you'd have to think Arkansas might be a little bit frustrated that she didn't go play for the Razorbacks, given that her dad also was an athlete at Arkansas. Point here to Florida State to even the match at a set apiece.
We saw Conley eating up the line early.
5 kills on 14 swings for DeBeer. Louisville needing 2. Now they need just 1 to take a 2-set lead over Florida State. So every single game matters just that much more. And Florida State finds some answers out of the timeout. They can't. And that's because DeBeer like it in the second set. Now we will see what kind of offensive fireworks the third set has in store. It's a defensive play that catches the eye early on this first point by Elena Scott there. And then another defensive play. Roby behind the service line. And she challenges DeBeer. A lot of sweat in this game, as you would imagine, with a lot on the line. Charity Looper doesn't look like she's sweating, though.
Just make it look easy. Again, this set is a little bit off the net, kind of catches her on her back. We saw the challenge earlier where she hit the end line. That seems to be her sweet spot tonight.
Some quick reactions there at the net. And it's Lewis to score for Florida State. Very competitive 2 sets, and now into the third. This time, Jones with the pancake.
And credit to Louisville's defense, too. They're out-digging Florida State 41-34, and making Florida State take those extra swings is what leads to more errors down the stretch.
And now Kenna Phelan. PK, was it in? It was. Right on the line. And Louisville trying to run away with this third set after being neck and neck with Florida State in the first 2. That one hit on a line right into the chest of Ellie Glock, and she couldn't get under it.
For the Seminoles, and she's taken good quality swings. She's just taken a lot of out-of-system balls that have led to some errors.
Phelan diving to the floor, and ultimately it sets it up for Koenig.
The Louisville defense continuing to prolong the rallies, and when you're not used to having to take 3, 4, 5 swings in a rally, you get frustrated by not getting the kill in one of those first couple swings. A little bit further outside Cressy's block, and it's leading inches at the net, can lead to feet when you're talking about where the ball lands out of bounds.
Sky eats 5 kills in the victory over Syracuse in their last time out. Had an outstanding freshman season, but has taken a little bit of a step back the last 2. She can't score on a swing. She'll score by deny. Feels like a game being played in fits and starts. Just hasn't had that kind of flow to it. Charity Looper's been in some kind of flow. Couldn't find the floor there. Eeks. Now De Beer. Crowd rises to its feet. Louisville looking for ACC victory number 10. And this crowd will have to remain standing a bit longer. You want to end on an exclamation point rather than a period. And it's Aiko Jones who provides that exclamation point on a night that certainly belongs to her. She finishes with 13 kills, her first double-figure kill evening.